What up guys, Charles on here, and in today's video we're talking about endgame. But before we get into it, if you guys don't mind me doing a favor, use my code in the item shop. It helps a lot, and then buy the whole thing, I guess. So I mean, yeah. So pretty much some of the things we're going to be talking about is how to survive endgame, okay? It's going to have some like a game in the background, right? So I mean, and then I'm gonna be going over stuff you guys could do. So yeah, the first thing you guys are gonna have to do is survive early game, and you guys want to find a good landing spot. So I actually have a video about landing spots, so the link is going to be in the description, okay? So be sure to check that out. And yeah, so this is just me kind of destroying early game. So one thing I like to do, if you guys know you guys have a good gun, just honestly push people. Most people aren't going to have like a good combat early game. I'm not sure which one I had, but it might have been purple or something. I have no idea. But if you guys know you have a good advantage over everyone else, just push people, okay? This is me, like, my teammate died, I was in duos, and I already had 4 kills before, like, everyone died pretty much. So I reboot him, and then I realize there's people over there, so I start dropping him shockwaves. I'm like, yo, go grab the loot, okay? And then I say, come back with the other shockwave. And then I just get an easy knock right there, right? I see his teammate, and then he shockwaves me over, which helps a lot. And then I'm saying, if this guy peeks, I'm gonna hit him at least once, right? So I'm just being aware because I saw him peeking before. And yeah, so I keep aware of my surroundings. And the whole reason I'm going over early game is because you have to survive early game to get to late game. So yeah, I realize he's shooting me, and I'm waiting till my teammate gets to me, and I believe he's like right next to me almost, pretty much. So I'm about to get the last kill, and then yeah, so I realize I don't know where he is, so I'm kind of scared. And then I hear stuff. I hear footsteps, so I'm saying, where could he be, right? And I'm just not sure, so I jump down. I see him run out the door, and it's an easy kill, right? Okay, so now guys, we are going to get into the main thing about late game. It's turtling. If you guys want to survive late game, you have to learn how to tunnel and like do a bunch of tunnels. Like I'm doing diagonal tunnels, and if you guys could do stuff like this, then it'll like give you such good protection late game. And this is me actually destroying late game. I think late game is like top 20, right? So or until like the last couple zones. So this is me and my friend. We were lucky enough to find a mech, right? And the mech did help a lot, but it didn't do everything. We did do a lot with positioning and stuff like that, right? So as you guys can see, we're just seeing fights and then kind of just shooting everyone. So we realized that these kids just took like 1,000 freaking damage, right? It's an easy knock, and then his teammate is running away from him, right? Because like no one wants to deal with a mech. I do admit this was kind of cheap, but I mean, we had to do what we had to do to get a win, right? And it might be a bit laggy. The mech was really messing up our game. So I mean, I'm sorry about that, but we're just picking off fights and destroying people with mechs, right? We see one guy, he's dead. We see another, he's dead, right? And we're kind of just killing everyone. So we're realizing that we have the best advantage over pretty much everyone else in the game, and we're just running at literally everyone with our mech. We're saying, okay, we have a mech, and we know these guys just got out of a fight. We're just going to go kill them all, right? Okay, so I do recommend actually getting a mech. It's I guess it can improve your aim a bit, but nothing crazy. So yeah, as you guys can see, we're just kind of walking around on a mech, doing our own stuff, and yeah. But then I see that his teammate went back to his friend, so we actually run over instantly and try to get the kill. And then we see this guy in a cozy, and we're just like, okay, he's dead. So I killed a duo real quick right there, just like that. And then I start shooting at this mech, and I'm saying to my teammate, no, don't loot. We don't have time to do that. We have to go kill them quick, right? So we do run over, and then we hit one once, and that's how we know, okay, these guys are super duper weak. We just go again, we kill one, right? His teammate tries to run away, but it's kind of just too late, both dead. And then we realize, okay, we should probably loot now. It's a bit late game, and yeah. So we go off to loot, and right now everything's going good. Right? Nothing could go worse, I guess. So we get back in the mech, and we just tried to get some more people. Honestly, our mech's at 600 health. No one's gonna kill it instantly. And yeah, we do hear a few gunshots, but then our mech breaks, and the first thing we think, let's get high ground, right? So the first thing we do is go literally all the way up, and then I have a launch, so we immediately take high ground again over everyone. Plus we know the zone is going to be all the way up on the mountain, so I say I'll go in, I take the zone damage, right? And then we're up on high ground, and no one else is this high in the game, right? So we realize everyone's going to be like scared. We're just going to start lasering the heck out of people. We start spraying everyone pretty much. We don't care who they are, where they are. And then I see one going up. So again, I just take high ground. I try to hit a quick shot, but I do miss. And at this point, a bunch of people are just dying to zone, right? So we're just chilling out, and I do get a kill from zone, which is nice. And then my friend, he stinks the last guy, traps him in zone and in the stink, and he just dies instantly. So that was a super good late game, right? And then so yeah. Another thing you guys could do is like zone wars, which I'll get into later in the video. But in order to do that, you have to go on playground and then fill, and then just click play, and then you'll get into a playground with like 15 other people, so 16 people in total. And then yeah, see this one, no one joined mine, because you just kind of do whatever one they do, right? No one joined mine. So I just did this, honestly. I just like went in my own. This is like the best map to do it. It's called Vortex Zone Wars. So I definitely recommend it. And then yeah, so if you guys do enjoy that Zone Wars, it's super nice, and I definitely would recommend it. And then this is another win that I got. So I'm going to show the early game. And then me, I realized, look, I get a combat. I'm like, this guy probably doesn't have a combat, right? I hit him for 73, 73. I'm at 1 HP. And I get a not a lucky shot, but I do get like a lucky that he didn't hit me, right? So I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm 1 HP. I got the siphon. I'm 50 HP now. And then I realize I get minis, and I'm like, bet we're back in this. We're 100 HP total, and it might be hard to get a kill, but I mean, hey, if we do get that one kill, we're gonna be right up with everyone else in health. So I start jumping and looking around, and then I see a guy, and then I'm like, who should I go for? And I go for the people on my teammate. Then I realize that they're dead. And then I see this guy coming in, so I try to hit a few shots on him. I hit one headshot for only 13 damage, so that didn't really do anything. And then I try to land on him, and then I come short. I'm actually super lucky he didn't shoot me right there. And I try to see where he's going, and then I realize he's going on to my teammates. So I realize they're pretty much a good distraction, right? So I realize that he's on the outside. I thought he was on the inside, and it's just an easy pick. I mean, that guy didn't even know what was going on. So my teammates are rezzing right now. They're doing fine. They don't really need me too much. So everything in this game is actually going super well. Like, and then we see this mech, and the mech is just terrible. No one likes seeing a mech late game at all. It sucks, and it's probably going to destroy you. So I mean, yeah. And we actually do laser the heck out of it, right? So we're super pumped about that. We're like, okay, we boogie bombed him, right? And then I get a knock on someone, and we're like, okay, bet, knocked one, right? Like, and then we get the kills, we get everything, and it's doing good. Everything's going perfect right now. Thank God we found boogie bombs. We probably would have been dead if we didn't. So I mean, yeah. And then this is a late game now. Two of my friends got the mech, and then I'm the one going solo. This is like the best thing to do in trios. And then they fire at stuff, and then one guy just goes in and like kind of kills or third parties the team while they're getting mech'd. And this literally works so well. It's like so hard to beat, right? So I definitely recommend it. And then I was able to get a kill off that, which was super nice. And then I'm actually able to get another kill off it, I believe. Yeah, just like that. Just an easy little double kill. And then, so we do run up the hill, right? I believe we run up the hill, and I do die. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, right? But I mean, I knew that it was a 2v1, and my teammates were doing super good. So I wasn't too scared about dying, right? Because like everyone in my squad, the communication was crazy, and we were all doing so good, right? So they go in fighting, and it is a hard fight for them. No offense to my teammates, but they're not the best, like, compared to me. So I mean, it was kind of hard for them to fight, and I mean, I died. I shouldn't have. It was a mistake on my part, right? But I mean, it is my fault, and yeah, so they just hit one shot and got the dub. Have a nice day. Peace.